Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. By the time you're viewing this, you should be into your weekend, so hopefully you're happy about that. Although, hope y'all had a good week out there, but let's get right to it. Today I want to talk about a raw food diet and health coaching. Guys, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you'd go down and hit that subscribe button now. Then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Just a subject I thought I'd give my 2 cents on. I've talked about it a little bit before, but one day this week I was on Instagram and I just got looking into every account. I actually did a little work and I clicked on people and did a little background trace into all the people out there that had health coach on their profile, and there's a lot. If you ever have just an hour or two, just want to play around on social media, go in and check out how many health coaches there are out there. Go in there and check out how many raw food health coaches there are. And I don't know, like I say, this is just my 2 cents worth on it. Probably gonna rub somebody the wrong way, but you know, that's basically what a YouTube channel is it's that person's 2 cents on things. Now, I'm never trying to tell you that I am the authority on things. I'm never telling you my way is the way, just my thoughts. But yeah, I just kind of laugh at it. I'm kind of a sarcastic person, so when I'm going down the line and sometimes I would not. It's just the audacity of it. I just don't, pardon my language, my balls just ain't that big. If I was some of these folks to be claiming that I am a health coach. But, and you know, once again, I'm not trying to knock anybody here because a lot of them don't have any bad intention and they just don't realize. And a lot of them are just really excited about this raw food diet, but they've been doing it 15 minutes themselves. They haven't really gotten the results. And that's something else too. Like people that have just barely started this lifestyle that are preaching it like the biggest evangelist out there. Well, you're not going to win over too many people when you're brand new to it and you aren't even showing any results from it yet. But I digress there. But yeah, anyway, I'm going down the list. Everybody's a health coach. I'm looking into it. I'm being kind of generous here, but maybe 2 out of every 10 that I saw had any business whatsoever, you know, coaching people. And I do not like that term. Never liked the term coach. It brings back bad connotations of not too smart people. But yeah, and also too, another reason I got thinking about it and decided to do this video is I get requests, even though I talk nothing about doing or wanting to do health coaching. I get people, you know, email me, not a lot. I don't want to exaggerate and say people are emailing me all the time, but they email me on a regular basis, and a lot of time, and I generally don't take them. I refer them and I try to give them the best advice I can. And the reason I don't take them is the most of the ones that write to me have something specific, like they have some specific health disorder or whatever. And I tell them my basic info, which probably a lot of you can anticipate if you've watched me for a while. Find somebody that has had the same health issue that you've had, that does a raw food diet or whatever. Maybe you're not trying to do fully raw, whatever, but you find somebody that's had the same health issue you've had. Find somebody that has actually gotten results with that particular health issue on this raw food diet. That's the person you need to go to. I don't care if the person has taken this course or that course or blah, blah, blah. When it comes to a specific issue like that, you want somebody that has actually dealt with this. Like, you know, that's ridiculous going to anybody for like UC or Crohn's or whatever that has not dealt with this with a plant-based diet, because a lot of this stuff, especially with health issues, can be complicated, and it can be a lot more complicated than just a good old hippie, hey man, just go eat some fruit. Fruit will fix everything, bro, as I'm starting to figure out. And I didn't ever lean that way 100%, but I probably leaned more towards that thinking when I was down in the tropics. But I'm learning now that no, there are conditions out. Number one, we do need more in our diet. We need greens, whatever. But there's just certain conditions that you don't just standard throw fruit at it. But not trying to get into specifics. I'm just telling you some things to look out for. Another reason I don't really have a whole lot of interest in being a health coach is because I've dabbled with it just a little bit. Not necessarily charging the people, but I've just taken on a few people here and there over the years and said, okay, let me try this out. Let me try a few things. Let me see if this would work on this person. Let's see if this person would run with it. And everybody that I've even tried to do that with, they want you to tell them what they want to hear. You start telling them, well, how about this, this, and this? And they're like, oh, well, I don't like this, and I don't like to eat this, and I don't like that, and this does this to me. And I'm like, well, you're taking all my tools away. It's like you're coming to me for advice, but you're saying I only want the advice from this, this, and this. So I can't really help you like that. Another thing, too, there's so many health coaches out there that are dogmatic. And if that's another thing, you guys know that I hate with a passion, dogma and being so sure about things. I've seen so many people out there, and I'm talking about, okay, granted, the mileage may vary on, how knowledgeable about. In other words, in the beginning, you don't know what you don't know because you don't know it. As you kind of move along and do this for a while and you experience it and you experience how this lifestyle works on your body, some things just don't make any sense to you. I see health coaches out there that just nothing they say intuitively makes a bit of sense to me. And a lot of times the opposite direction. I see a lot of people passing themselves off as health coaches that actually make the issue worse or actually send you not in a not so healthy direction. So, and they never use straightforward language. If you're going to work with somebody where it comes to your health, you don't need all these esoteric words and this woo-woo stuff and words that have just, a lot of them have, I won't say they're made up, but you probably never heard them before until you came to this raw food diet. I don't need any of that kind of stuff. And another reason too, like because in the past I was going to try to help a few people with the weight issue, but the weight, oh God, I don't want to even touch that with a 10-foot pole. Why? Because in 2021, everything having to do with weight loss, anything to do about size, whatever is so politically correct, you can't even really talk truthfully about it. If you just really, in life, there is what is. If you take out emotion and feelings and this and that, and I'm not talking about trying to go out of your way to hurt somebody's feelings or to say something mean or whatever, but I'm just talking about there's just truth out there. And if you don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. But that was an issue where it's just like, you gotta tiptoe too much when you deal with people when it comes to weight loss. So one thing I would just try to encourage you to do, number one, watch my What I Eat in a Day videos. Watch other YouTubers' What I Eat in a Day videos. You can figure out this lifestyle if you just put a little bit of effort into it, if you just put a little bit of work into it, if you pay attention. Just like I've got my people that still, after 9 years, that I know, okay, let me go see what their take is on this because I respect what they think, or let me go check this person out. You can tell, you can look at the people, look at their eye, look at how they look at their body, look at how they carry themselves, look at their eyes. Do they look healthy? And I know that's just one of those things you can't exactly just put a finger on, but do they look healthy? Another thing too, everybody out there, and I noticed this the other day too, health coach. I go down through their, like Instagram, I'm talking Instagram there. I'm a health coach, listed up under there, under that bio. Okay, I start going down through their feed. Where's your clients? Where's that before and after? Where are your stories? If I was a health coach and I was a successful health coach, you would think that you would at least, out of every 10 people, you've got to have, you got to have some successes. Why wouldn't you have every success if that's your business, if that's how you make your living, you're putting it on your Instagram profile? I'm a health coach. That's what I'm trying to attract. Why would you not have cases out there? Why would you not have this person I worked with? Ooh, look at so-and-so. They lost 65 pounds. Ooh, look at so-and-so that cleared up their skin that I worked with. Why do you have nothing of what you do? Anyhow, just to end, I don't want to, once again, there are real health coaches out there. I know a few. I know a few people that are qualified. I know a few people that are qualified for two different reasons. A lot of the little certifications, you can do something online and get yourself certified to have some little letter or certificate, probably fairly easy. But now there are some other ones out there that are fairly extensive that give people a much deeper understanding of the plant-based lifestyle and a lot of the science behind it. I've mentioned before, and I know Amanda had done that Cornell course of T. Colin Campbell's, I think, or either he originated it. And I know that the Raw Advantage and somebody else that I know, I can't think of right now, actually did a year-long course. It was online, but it was very intensive. It was a year-long course. So there are things out there, and there are health coaches out there. I know several health coaches that know what they're doing, and I've actually talked to a few in the past that have told me the same thing I just said right there. People just don't listen. They want you to tell them something easy. They want you to tell them something. They basically want you to confirm what they want to hear, but if what they wanted you to confirm that they want to hear was working, they wouldn't have come to you in the first place. I would say maybe out of there, like I said, I'm being generous, maybe 2 out of 10 people that call themselves health coaches even remotely can help you. But once again, this is just something I think is a distraction along the way for a lot of people. Not trying to discourage you from doing it if you want to, but put a little thought into it and really look into the person. And I'm not talking about just if you like the person, if they're charismatic or you feel some sort of connection with them. There's a lot of nice people out there. There's a lot of people I like. There's a lot of people I network with that I don't think would be qualified for that. Just is what it is. But anyhow, I just kind of thought I'd come and yak at you, chat a little bit on a Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you here in a few days. Peace.